this list has had a reason for being here, just for the health of the game. This has nothing to do with the health of the game. This is for me. Miss Marvel. It's Kamala. Love Miss Marvel. One of my favorite comic book characters.
Later.
To make it work. So just keep cooking, guys. I'll keep playing this game till Kamala gets added. I don't care if it takes me 10 years. I'm sitting here. I'm gonna play as her eventually. I can feel it.
Many months later.
I really think this is the one.
You're as beautiful as the day I lost you.
Well, well, well. Would you look at that? You know, I had a pretty busy schedule recently between making other videos and crying over finishing Clair Obscur. But then Sony had to come out here and confirm that Marvel is back. Well, kind of. Yeah, Marvel Token Fighting Souls. God, that's just way too long. May not be Marvel vs. Capcom 4, but it's basically Marvel vs. Capcom 4. It's a game solely focused on the heroes of Marvel Entertainment, and it's already confirmed to be a tag fighter game that allows you to control 4 characters almost simultaneously. And I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna talk about here. I just had an aneurysm when I saw this and knew that I had to say something about it. Because the third character that they revealed in this massive Marvel game was fucking Kamala Khan. Character that I said not too long ago was the one character I wanted to play in a Marvel fighting game. The one character I have been waiting to get in Marvel Rivals. She's not only a base roster character, she is one of the first characters that the game decides to reveal. I'm speechless about this. I mean, they also have Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider. Look, I love Johnny Blaze, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. really made me realize that Robbie Reyes is the best version of Ghost Rider. Even the staple face characters look so cool. Iron Man's like a Gundam wing guy over here, and Captain America has like this varsity jacket, so he kind of looks like a My Hero Academia character, and there's rumors that the My Hero guy is the guy doing designs for this game. Doom has a Slayer-type teleport dash. Asler's in the background of one stage. What is going on here? This trailer was like maybe a minute long, and yet somehow it gave me everything that I could possibly need. This anime art style just draws the whole thing together too. ArcSys describing the game as being from Japan to the rest of the world is an incredible way of drawing these characters. Can't wait to see what they do with like Black Panther or Thor in this style. Even add Loki, make him a JP kind of character. My mind is just going crazy. I mean, I already have half my team built since I literally said in my Marvel 4 video that if Star-Lord and Kamala were in Marvel 4, they were gonna be on my main team. And then you got like Mirako Storm over here. I'm really feeling the My Hero inspiration with her. Got Jacket, Wolverine, and Rivals. I imagine they're gonna do something similar with that. They just gotta have a good roster for this one. I mean, at least like 26 characters. I mean, real quick, let's just go through all the obvious ones that are obviously going to be in the game. Wolverine, Magneto, Deadpool, and Cyclops. Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, Invisible Woman, and The Thing are obviously going to make it into the 4v4 game. Thor, Hulk, and Captain Marvel are obviously going to be the next Avengers reps. Hell, you might even throw Scarlet Witch in there. Speaking of the My Hero art style, I feel like She-Hulk's a character who lends herself to this kind of style. Again, just make her like Mirako from My Hero. Spider-Man was one of the first characters they showed off. They're definitely going to add some Spidey bads, like obviously Venom, the most popular Spider-Man villain, but maybe even Doc Ock or Green Goblin.
Because it's right. Here's the real truth.
We know more Guardians are going to make it because of how popular they are. I could definitely see Rocket and maybe even Gamora making it in after how cool she was in Infinite. I'll just go all out and make half the roster X-Men. Add Psylocke, Gambit, Rogue, Nightcrawler. Add Magic and Blade to tie in with the Midnight Suns with Robbie Reyes. We already see Nelson and Murdoch in the background, so add Daredevil, Elektra, and Iron Fist to get the heroes for hire in here. You want guys with guns, you got Punisher and Winter Soldier, or hell, add Mystique and make her a copy fighter. We need more villains anyway. Sure to get some more villains too, like obviously Thanos would be the most popular one, but what about Ultron? I already mentioned Loki would have standalone villains like Carnage. And if they do actually add Squirrel Girl, you know they're gonna have to make her level 3 the unbeatable Squirrel Girl install. It just keeps going. I can keep going down and listing off more characters, and no, before you say anything, I'm not getting my hopes unrealistically high. I don't gotta add all these characters, just add some of them. And as I said before, you already added 2 of the characters that are already gonna be on my main team in Kamala and Star-Lord. I just need some more X-Men characters. That's really what I'm feeling right now. I mean, since we know there's going to be a very badly written story mode and that Kamala is one of the faces of this game, the Young Avengers might play into this game somehow, which means we could get Kate Bishop Hawkeye. Even, and I can't believe I'm manifesting this, but Luna Snow might be in this game. I was joking when I added her to my Marvel 4 roster. And the story is what genuinely intrigues me too, since this seems to be some sort of alternate Earth where everything's inspired by Japanese culture. Iron Man's got his Gundam suit and Cap's got his My Hero Academia JoJo's drip. So beautiful because it's so great to see a studio be unshackled from the bland MCU designs. Marvel games going to ArcSys and telling them to make their own version of their Marvel characters is just so cathartic and liberating. I like seeing different interpretations of characters and different storylines like this.
That's gotta be racist.
It's safe to say that that overhaul Ben Brode was talking about at Marvel Games back in around 2021, yeah, that really mattered. They made maybe the most popular card game in the world, the most popular hero shooter in the world, and now they're developing what has the potential to be the most popular fighting game in the world. Man, it really sucks to be a DC fan right now, doesn't it? Okay, Ed Boon's gonna add so many guest characters into Injustice 3. I'm so excited. This is all getting so popular not because they just have the Marvel IP, it's that they're doing something unique with it. This is the exact same thing that happened with Marvel Rivals. Iterate upon what's come before. Don't just make another tag fighter. You shouldn't think just because you hold a very popular IP, you can string along your players for like 3 years and not give them any information and trust that they'll always be there. Unless of course you're Riot Games, because people who play League are mentally unwell. Funnily enough, the thing that has me most intrigued though about this entire game is the 4v4 system. What it sounds like to me is that there's a shared health bar between all 4 characters, and that technically only need to be able to play as one character, because you can play as one character with 3 assists, or you can active tag into those characters to switch at any time. You wouldn't really gain any advantage for doing it, but being able to counterplay around whoever your opponent is playing could be important. I'm praying they add this because it would be so freaking ridiculous, but please add an 8-player system. It would be so stupid and chaotic, especially if the people on the bench are able to call their own assists. It would feel so much like an actual Marvel fight where all of these characters are jumping in and attacking at random. That's the kind of shit that leaps off of the comic book. And the last thing that had me curious about this was the competitive viability of this game. Honestly, I don't give a shit. I said it in my Marvel Rivals video, but balancing a game like this doesn't really make it fun. Let everybody be ridiculous and overpowered, and anybody can pop off with anybody they want. Make the assists so wild that most of the neutral game at a high level is just trading your assists until somebody gets a hit and then TODs them. I don't know, go all out, add a cross burst mechanic like from BB Tag where you can have 2 or 3 or even all 4 of your characters out on screen at one time attacking the same opponent. If we start off ridiculous like this, we can tone it down later. Ultimately, I just had to ramble about this game because it broke my mind in a way that I could not possibly understand. All I can think about is how WB's gonna screw up Injustice 3. I swear, if Superman is not a good movie, I might actually go postal and start killing people.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.